In Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, armor is crucial from the start, serving not only as a means of defense, but also granting unique buffs from specific sets. These enhancements can significantly influence challenging battles or boss confrontations. Although numerous characters present quests, a select few distinguish themselves by providing powerful early equipment and chances for leveling up. A prime example is the blacksmith located at Horns of the South. To get started on the Corpse Eater armor quest, make your way to the Horns of the South City and have a chat with Osbryht, who is situated just to the west. After your dialogue with him, he will instruct you on how to craft armor by offering you the Corpse Eater armor quest.
Village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe? Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you. Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you. Yeah, after we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then, he shut himself in his office, without leaving us any orders. Feargus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink. Sometimes I wonder, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. It took a lot of our territory. Then, the Dalrita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows? Yes, that damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories. Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villagers started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now, too. That's... I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either. It used to be a retirement plan for the Keepers, since you're a Keeper for life. We used to call it the Barracks, but then, when our new captain took over, he decided to open the Horns to the world a bit. We have an inn now, and we've welcomed some outsiders. Too bad that nobody's allowed to go there unless they have a permit. And since we're on lockdown, nobody's getting a permit. Didn't I already tell you we're in a truly sad hole of a place? I heard that Dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. so that's a start. Other than that, no, I can't think of anything. Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around, and now that we're on lockdown, there's not much...
No, you don't have to defeat Corpse Eater enemies to obtain this armor. Instead, you need to craft the armor pieces, and first, you must collect the necessary materials for each piece. To create a Corpse Eater's cap and Corpse Eater's rags, you will need specific items. For the cap, gather 2 pieces of iron ore, 3 pieces of leather, and 1 monster brain. The rags will require 8 pieces of iron ore, 4 pieces of leather, and 2 monster brains. You can mine iron from ore chunks scattered around the map, typically found along the shore just south of Horns of the South and east of the ruined Broch fast travel gate. Leather can be acquired in 2 ways. Either buy it from Osbryht, or hunt animals to collect it. As for the monster brain, you can purchase it from Brother Riagan, who is located east of the city. Or you can defeat corpse eaters at the Forgotten Cemetery, which is north of the fortress. Once you gather all the required items, return to the Osbryht area and utilize the blacksmith table located just behind him. Craft each piece of armor, and then talk to Osbryht again to finish the quest.
Well now, that's not half bad. Not half bad at all. Solid work, and you didn't skimp on the details. You've nailed the basics. So how about we try something a bit fancier, huh?